Run, Braden. We on?
Yeah, we're on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yep,
now?
yep.
We got our executive producer in town tonight?
She's in town, but I doubt she's working tonight. It's nice out.
Well, it's nice out. Homecoming night. We're going to have Coach Riley Brockway on at halftime of this game.
Oh, nice.
State of the Union address.
I don't like not knowing the plays, Dale.
Well,
when we're on the road, I get to sit in the press box with the coaches so I can listen to Coach Cope, and I'm his eyes for him. And
well, why can't you do that at home?
Because they have the other coaches that are here to do that.
Well, make the coach calling the plays come in here.
Yeah,
Then you'll know.
Just give me an extra headset to have in here,
yeah.
too.
Why not?
I like to be able to know what they're going to do.
And then we get a mic down there on Coach Cope so we can hear him on the broadcast of what he thinks of your calls.
Yeah.
Do you try him out on Sego?
I don't go to Tecmo Bowl and test them first.
Remember that old commercial?
I don't generally suggest any plays. I just tell them what the defense does. That's a lie. I suggest a lot, but he knows enough not to take any of my suggestions.
Okay, so looking at the defense now, what would you say right here?
Well, right here, it's a pretty big. I want to look at what our offensive line does and what they should have done instead.
Burmeister throw.
Oh,
knocked down.
Just underthrown. Touch. Had a step on him there if you had an opportunity.
It set you up all nice for you to shine. And
yeah, no,
your pant leg a little wet.
Really, I like to watch the offensive line and make sure. That was where I coached most of my coaching career.
Right.
So,
how many plays do you need?
3.
Okay.
Like Novocaine, just give it.
All right. Well, you missed the first 1 or 2, really.
Yeah.
So, next series.
Ooh.
Good punt.
Got in there. Very nice punt by Jack Lippens.
Get a good roll.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Flipped field position.
Spot at the 25 for Central DeWitt. 1st and 10.
Jack's been doing a nice job for us all year. Like all freshmen, he's going to have one that goes awry here and there, but pretty consistently has done a nice job for us.
At this level, more than likely you're going to have that even as a senior once in a while.
Yep. I saw Casey with a bad one once.
Just once?
Just once.
Did you break down game film on that the next day at your house?
No. Oh, boy, the old wing. Got to tackle everybody here. Defensive nightmare this offense is. It's unless you got a bunch of big boys up front that aren't going to get moved, it's a tough offense. Got to play disciplined, and you pretty much have to tackle everybody. If they fake it to them, you got to hit them. If they fake like they're going to run, you got to hit them. Eventually, one of the guys that you hit's going to have the ball. A good first down play there for the Cardinals.
Get the wing back on this one in motion.
Coming second man. Right there, he didn't have contact made on him until he was 8 yards downfield. Got to be aggressive here.
Running straight up, too.
Yep. He's got to be aggressive as a defense. As your defensive backs have to start coming upfield. They can't sit and wait 8-10 yards downfield for it. It's a tough situation for them. They're not used to playing as physical like this. Most D-backs, or your corners anyway, your corners and your free safety are generally guys that kind of sit back a little bit more. But against this offense, I think you got to get downhill a little bit, be a little bit more aggressive. This is basically the lineup you're going to see. 2 tight ends all night.
3 backs.
Wing back, got him in the backfield. Nice job right there.
No gain.
Fullback carry, might have lost. Should have lost anyway.
I only seen the far linesman only move back about 6
nobody
inches.
moved. No, it looks like they're going to bring in the punt team. Well, they're subbing in 4 guys, but
Yeah, a little early, a little deep yet. Probably kick it away.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Punter's in no hurry to get in place, though.
Yeah. He's got 10 seconds yet.
Low snap. He is, well, he's just looking for an angle. It's going to be short. Get away from it. Get away from it. Don't even look at it.
Situation like that, a ball punted that high, you just got to go up fair catch it.
Yeah. So it saved him about 11 yards there.
And Braden does a nice job of catching punts, so that's not something that throughout the, through the year, I think he's done a real nice job of receiving those. He doesn't have a problem with muffin punts, so I'd be confident with him walking up there and calling for a fair catch. I mean, it saved you 6 yards in that case, but if you look at the punt that we had, and how many yards did we get?
About 20.
Yeah, 15, 20 yards extra on the bounce. And that's a difference in field position here. The 1st and 10 here again. DeWitt with 4 down linemen, 2 backers. Cardinals going trips here.
Pressure right off the gate.
Yep.
Burmeister sacked. About a 7-yard loss.
Got to kind of decide who's going to be the aggressor on that defensive line, and center's going to have to go help. If they don't talk to each other on the offensive line, that's going to continuously happen. So right now they should be discussing where to come through. How can we make that not happen again? Number 56 for the Jace Hawthorne.
Throw out.
Nice move there.
Side, makes one miss.
Wilhelm with the catch out there. Yeah.
Out to 39.
Just about a 15-yard gain there, I think, or so. About 5 more to go. Well, 6, I guess.
No, 3rd and 6 is better than 3rd and 12.
Yeah. 3rd and 19, or 2nd and 19, you're generally not going to get it all at once. So you got to understand that and get your 10 or 12 yards and get to a point where you know that we got a chance to make it on 3rd down now. So 3rd and 6 with split receivers here.
Burmeister down the middle of the field into coverage.
Got him.
Nice adjustment on the catch in
crossing route by
midfield.
Cole Cobe. I know this team pretty good. I see them a lot, so I know these numbers.
I don't.
I know.
It's the first one I attempted to do with you this year.
Yeah, yeah. Nice job there. Parker had enough time in the backfield to wait for that crossing route. It takes a little bit longer to get there, so he stayed in there well. I'd like to see him throw off that front foot a little bit more, though. He's kind of floating backwards as he's throwing it. Trips to the right here.
Number 20, TJ Wing with the carry.
Short gain. Matthew Boating stuffed up that little run alley.
The team was very physical last week, our offensive linemen were, and they really ran the ball well, and I was kind of hoping that would carry over right now, but DeWitt's better team here in the front than what we saw last week. And
got a little bit of size over there.
Yeah, going to have to wake up a little bit and get things rolling.
Option.
There's good. There's good.
And that's not going to net nothing.
Option play's tough to run there in that situation. Parker doesn't run the ball a lot. He's more of a passing quarterback, which is fine, but that option play, he's got to be a threat to run and attack that line of scrimmage a little bit more. Kind of going lateral instead of getting downhill. Third and 9. Trips to the left. Nice tackle there by number 54 for the Cardinals, Spencer Martin. Max Bergmeyer with the interception, former Maquoketa name. His mom and dad used to live up here. Mom used to coach or teach at our middle school. I believe Max's grandpa was a tight end or receiver for Joe Montana at Notre Dame. It's been a couple years in the NFL as well.
Wow, that's pulling one out.
Yeah, coming out at quarterback too. Pretty good friends with the family, so I knew a little bit of their history.
I got some Joe Montana Notre Dame games at home. I can verify.
Yeah.
I like the nice Cardinal on the field tonight.
That is nice.
Where's that been all our life?
It's not cheap to put it out there. Takes quite a bit of paint from what I hear. We have games in back-to-back weeks here, so it's actually a nice time to put it out there. Should be pretty good for next week, too.
We shouldn't have to. Mowing shouldn't be too big of an issue at this point.
Right. I talked to, looks like he might have the first down there with his.
This one on this side, I don't know.
Close.
It might be a measurement deal.
Not seeing too many measurements at this level. White Hat's probably going to walk up there and say first down.
Yeah.
Coach Kreider is on the sideline tonight
seen that.
For DeWitt.
Well, he's listed as an assistant coach.
Yep. Talked to him a little bit before the game.
Casey still in New York?
Yep. Said he's heading to London next week to go watch him play against the Packers.
Nice. You going to have tea and crumpets with King?
Yeah. Ooh.
I do
Might not have been set. That's a good job there by the Cardinals stuffing that hole right away.
I do miss Kurt. He's probably my favorite AD as far as opponents that I ever worked with.
Yeah, he was a good AD at DeWitt. I
really
enjoyed
good guy.
Good coach there. I enjoyed coaching against him, and then as a coach myself, with dealing with him through the athletic department, was always a good guy. Wow, this is a spread as DeWitt sees it very often.
One back, yeah.
One back, three receiver.
Down the middle, wide open.
Yep, nice catch. Very nice catch. And number 34, Chris.
Waggy.
Sure.
He's got the neck roll. He's 34. He looks like
he
looks like he's
Michael Stott.
No, I was going to go Riggins on Friday Night Lights.
Oh.
Tim Riggins. Just needs 33 on that jersey.
Yeah.
Allstott was a bull.
Yes, he was.
Loved watching him play.
Yeah. Where are we at here? Inside the 15 right now, about the 14-yard line. Motion this way.
Keeper.
Yep. And hold our contain on the edge. Looks like he's out of bounds inside the 5.
Yeah, Lippens didn't have quite the good angle there to cut him off.
Yeah.
And outran him to the corner.
You just got to understand that you have zero help on the outside.
Do or die.
10 other guys on the inside, but you have zero help on the outside.
Yeah, the best you can do is get out there and force him back towards the middle as much as you can to get that help.
Well, first and goal on the 3-yard line here. Cardinals have done a nice job stuffing A-gap, forcing DeWitt to the edges, but this offense, the edge is just fine. You can't sit and wait for him.
Walks it in on the ISO. Caden Huff with the touchdown for the Sabres.
Yeah, if you sit and wait, they're going to cut it straight up field and take the 3 yards that they want. Kicker here, Brody Grell.
Oh, bad snap.
This is Bergmeyer here that was the holder, so they got their quarterback there.
He'll run it in for the 2. 8-0. 34 seconds left first quarter. Sabers will be kicking off.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, when you have a team that runs the ball as much as they do, you're going to have fast quarters usually.
Yeah.
I mean, we're owed some fast quarters after that third quarter at 1 week.
Jeez.
Still?
All right, thanks. Are you going to lose this if I just say keep it until?
Got it.
Okay.
Pressure's on, Had.
Yeah.
Short
Should be
kick.
caught.
Spinner.
Oh, didn't get caught by one of the up guys. Braden DeForest with looks like he's going to get to the edge here.
40. 50.
Gotta get a chance.
40. Cuts back in and down at the Saber 30-yard line. No laundry on the field.
About a 40-yard return there.
See if they pick up the tee. I started watching it because I noticed we had one where we had 2 drives
left
before
on the
they
field so often.
Official standing right next to it. Doesn't do nothing about it.
Not his job to do it. He'll step on it here shortly, and then he'll get it.
Hey, our executive
Trips to the
producers
right
up
side here. Back to pass. Good time. Over the top. Oh, just a little bit over his shoulder. Looks like he had Cole Cobe coming across the field, too, there if he waited a little bit. Good time there, though. That's what the Cardinals got to do. Give him an opportunity to throw the ball. That's 17 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, they got the windows open down there now.
Oh, do they? All right. Send her down at quarter. 2nd and 10. Looks like we'll be able to throw the ball a little bit here as long as we continue giving time. Starting to widen out that linebacker a little bit, so hopefully the inside run will be there.
Got a receiver out on the flat.
There he is. Good job by Schuler there.
Drew the 2 defenders in as kept possession of it and drew them in and then lopped it over them with Schuler wide open.
Price didn't give up on it, didn't start blocking too soon. And, Parker attacked the line of scrimmage a little bit, forcing those guys to come up.
How many would have sat there and tried to throw it between the 2?
Well, if he keeps running straight across the sideline, then they wouldn't have had to come at all. Looks like that'll be the end of the quarter there. They're not going to run another play here.
8-0 Sabers at the end of 1 on MCSM.
That's all right.
Right before us, ball incomplete.
First down on the 12-yard line. Falls incomplete there in the edge. Cardinals passing game has been doing pretty well tonight, so I look for them to stick with it here a little bit, see if they can get some linebackers to soften up a little bit and then break with that run play. Good,
Nobody open now.
Nice catch by Cole Cobe inside the 5-yard line, about the 4.
Double covered, too. And he made the adjustment to get in front of that defender.
And it was a nice throw in that if he doesn't catch it, it's skipping on the ground. There's only one guy that was going to make that catch. They're about 3rd and 2 now. We got an opportunity for a first down here. Probably look for some kind of a trips formation here. Maybe come back to the short side with it. Oh, we got straight doubles here. Cardinals might try to power this one in. Lineman, let's see what you got. Pass.
Not going to get there.
Nope. That pressure early, had to break out of the pocket. Not able to wait for everything to quite develop. Did a nice job getting back to about the line of scrimmage, though. Maybe lost a half a yard. I don't think the Cardinal kicking game is quite confident enough to try one from here. There's that trips formation I was hoping to see last play.
Yeah, saving it for Forrest. Make it dramatic.
We got a great opportunity here. Run a quick slant on the backside.
Run outs. You got 2 receivers, same spot.
Lyman did a better job that time. He had time to throw that and let that play develop. But
it's almost too bad Wilhelm didn't cut back across the other 2 or into the middle.
Yeah, and there's the other problem with your going trips in that situation. You get clogged up a little bit. So I think that's a little bit there what took place. So defense have to come out. Let's hold them here and get good field position, score before half. So that's only the second touchdown the defense has given up here in the last, well, this being the 4th game. The last 3 games, they'd only given up 1 touchdown. That C-gap area, we got to come up. We're not filling very well from the defensive backfield. Shutting down A and B gap, kicking out the outside guy. Got to start coming downhill a little bit more. And then when you get everybody in the box and you start coming downhill, then they're going to fake it to everybody and throw over the top of you. I've had it done to me several times as a defensive coordinator and playing against this offense. Cardinals walk their outside linebackers up to the line of scrimmage. Got to hold their position a little bit. Ball's on the ground. Bergmeyer picks it up, though. Doesn't just fall on it. That was a better job that time by Tate Rowe coming up and not sitting 5 yards downfield waiting for him. He came up to the line of scrimmage and forced him to make a decision there early and allowed his pursuit to come make a play on it. Did get enough for the first down, though. He only needed a yard. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Kind of a favorable spot, but it's on the other side of the field, so I can't see very well. And wing back to the right side here with a split back there. Coming this way. Nice job by Jack Lippens turning it inside. He's just got to hold his ground a little bit and not get pushed so far. Does a great job of turning him into the pursuit.
Rowe with the carry. Tackled by number 54, Spencer Martin.
Spencer Martin in there in the tackle. The Cardinals got a few guys that are able to play a few quarters with the Fresh Soft team, and then they have to sit out a quarter I think just one quarter they have to sit out so that they're able to play with the varsity a little bit. Kind of some emergency situations. Here they are in the spread formation again. Passed out of it last time. Looks like they're throwing to the back here. Nice job there by Wilhelm. Well done. Good read. Held him to a 2-yard gain. Way to flock to the ball by the rest of the Cardinals. Gave him 1 on it. Third and 8. I think the interior of the Cardinal defense there was able to hold up the offensive linemen. They weren't able to release and get out there and block in front of that screen. Let's see if they come out here and run that second man through C-gap here a little bit. Maybe some of you listen know all these plays, but not me. He's rolling out to the right. Good, there he is again. Spencer Martin again with a sack there. Nice job. Attacking his outside, not getting too far in. He's going to force him to come back in, or he's going to the sideline. So about a 6-yard loss there. Bring up 4th down and 14 for the Sabres. Looks like the Sabres will be punting. Should end up with some good field position here. Punt was a little low. And go get it, Braden. You got time. You got time. Good job. Save some yards right there. Nice move. Make the first guy miss. Nice return there. About a 16, 17-yard return on a ball that he didn't necessarily have to pick up. You let that ball go, it's going to travel another 5 yards. Good decision by Braden. He had coaches there on the sideline helping him, letting him know, you got room, you got room. First and 10 and 34. Come out with a trips formation. Maybe time to see what we can do inside. Pass again to start on 1st down. Plenty of time. Underthrows him. Almost intercepted. Looks like you thought maybe he had it, but I think he dropped it as he's rolling over and hit the ground with it. Probably a good thing in this situation we didn't have instant replay, but I think the way he got up, he was a little more angry with himself than he was with anybody else. So take that as he did drop it. Going into the wind here, it looks like, by the big flag across the way. Another pass for the Cardinals. Running out to his left. He's got room. He's got room. Looks like he's going to get to the sticks. Nice job, Parker. Ooh, looks like a very unfavorable spot there. Huh. I thought he had it by a yard or so, but
they didn't
apparently
think so, huh?
They didn't agree with me. So we're 3rd and 1 here. Cole Cobe in motion. There he is in the flat. Nice catch. Get upfield. Nice job by Cole. Way to hang on to the ball down to the 12-yard line. Good route. A couple of slants and a flat route underneath. Looks like the Sabres were pretty intent that we were going to run that time. They brought a lot of pressure. Good quick pass route to get it over the top. Nobody out there with them.
Me as an OC, I would have gone big and ran it too.
Go with what's working tonight.
Oh, the reverse.
Reverse. He's got Opportunity.
No, that's a late flag. Oh.
All right. I didn't quite see the end of that one.
I was watching him block down there. I didn't see a hold. He actually let him go as they got turned, and he let him go.
Penalty flag on the field.
He may pick that up.
I doubt it.
No. Oh, they called something else. I thought for sure he was going to throw it on
Interesting.
the receiver downfield. Because that's what he was looking at when he threw the flag. I guess, now think about it, he threw the flag back there, not towards the goal line.
He threw it this way. Well,
my bad.
We didn't need a receiver down. It didn't matter because it was a run play.
So something on the line.
They gave the motion like an illegal block in the back. Interesting. All right. They gave it a 10-yard penalty as opposed to a, good hard run.
Just couldn't extend the football out.
No, just short of the goal line.
Oh, late flags here.
Looks like some unsportsmanlike.
Cardinals are clapping, so. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. That's usually when the bad word comes out.
Yeah, it looked like maybe number 34 had it coming back through the line. I'm not sure what was that. I don't even know if it was him. I shouldn't even have said his number, but there was a couple different officials that said it, or that threw their flags. So I think
they threw it immediately.
Yeah. Honestly, we're on the 1-yard line. It's half the distance to the goal, and I think it's still
second down.
Second down. It's not an automatic. Oh, no. They did just change it to first down.
Handoff, straight ahead. Power, power, power. Lean forward. They're going to say he's short.
Yeah, he was. He never got it. That's where your offensive line's got to take some pride and go out and get it done.
Get behind him and push him in.
Shouldn't have to get behind him. He should be behind you, pushing him in. So they must have said second. That was second down. It wasn't an automatic first down call. So we're third down here.
Oh, bad snap. Went through the hands of the quarterback.
Looking to hand the ball off before he had it.
Yep.
It was up around his helmet, but
still catchable. It's 0 for 2 in the red zone. 3:11 before half. Hand off
second
straight
man.
Up. TJ Wing on the tackle.
Row with the carry, tackle by number 20, TJ Wing.
Looks like the sideline judge is having a talk with the coach Kreider, who wants to get out to the field to talk to his quarterback a little bit. Looks like we're overloaded to the left. Tight ends, no passer or no receiver. Got him covered up, going second man out there. Just outnumber us on one side. They had 2 guys on this side of the center, and we had more than 2.
Corral with the first down run for the Sabres.
Tight end to the right, wing back left, split wide here. Motion, orbit motion, second man. And I'm kind of at the opinion, if you're not going to blow the whistle when his forward progress is stopped, if he gets a spin backwards and then try to continue his run, then he shouldn't get the forward progress.
Right. What you said.
Uh-huh.
Timeout called, 1:39 to go before half.
And
Or I guess get a timeout for player.
Aiden Begeski coming in now for Spencer Martin. Let's just take a play, get a blow, and same formation now, wing back, split this way. Sweep, ooh, nice job coming up by Braden DeForest. Just missed him behind the line of scrimmage, or at the line of scrimmage.
Birkin wrapped him up, brought him down.
Coach Cope's going to call a timeout here and hopes to maybe stop him here on third down and see if we can get the ball back before halftime, maybe get a chance to score.
Well, he's been able to move the ball down the field. It's just when you get down to the goal line, that's been the problem so far.
Third and 6 here. I'd say there's not much of a guessing game, but when Coach Kreider gets a timeout like this to talk to his offense, he can do some different things that'll surprise you a little bit. They're coming out with their bread and butter. Do have 2 split wide, I guess. I formation. Ran out of this last time. Or they threw out of it, I think. There's a bootleg. We didn't stay home. Waited too long for him.
Oh, shoot. Thought they were going to get him maybe at right before the stick, but didn't wrap up. Kept going.
He's tackled by number 10, Tate Rowe.
Stop the clock. Let's move the chains. 108.
First and 10 at midfield for the Sabres with 1:08 left. Now they come out with the pass. Good job there by Aiden Jerstead. Ball's thrown. Broken up nicely by Schuler. Schuler and Tate Rowe were both out there. Ball was thrown well by Bergmeyer. He can just have mine.
Oh, you're not going to stay?
No, I'll let you talk, and then I can run down and grab something to eat.
I don't know what to say. What should I say? What should I ask? What would you like to know?
I don't know.
Who's gonna win the Bears game Sunday?
Yeah, there you go. Looks like we got 3 wideouts here. They've thrown out of this formation every time. Look to throw again. Henderson on the move here.
tackled by the Forest. We have a penalty flag on the field.
Guess I have a little bit of a problem with how things are being called here right now, but I'm not the officials, so I don't have to worry about it. But if they're going to call a late hit on somebody, then blow the whistle before he gets hit. He was holding up on his whistle, seeing if the kid was going to run any farther. And if you don't hear a whistle, your defense, you continue to play.
Personal foul against the Cardinals.
He was right at the edge. I didn't see it as a late hit myself, but you're going hard. You're hard to stop. Same formation for DeWitt. Not getting contained.
Oh, there.
Oh! Braden DeForest just about had it, stepped in front of him.
Back 70 hours later.
At halftime of this game,
Here, changes in here too.
Maquoketa High School Games Camp participants
Oh, so
will be
you got an extra
performing.
5 because Marty
Maquoketa High School
says,
Dance Camp
but after
participants
he
will perform at
answers,
halftime of this game.
after he orders, he says, hey, Hadley, have you ordered yet? And I was like, no. And he's like, can you get me a sausage pizza, please? Here, I don't think. He's like, how much are they? I was like, $4. He's like, here, take this 5. And I was like, it's here. You can keep it. You know how many times you bought me supper? He's like, Hadley, no, you better take that. So
Looks like DeWitt's going to call a timeout here. Then that's your extra one.
Oh, I get it?
Yeah.
Timeout, DeWitt.
The quarter here, 44 seconds left in the first half. About the 26-yard line currently with 44 seconds, as I already said that. 8-0 game here. We got the scoreboard on, don't we?
Yep.
All right, good. I was just thinking I haven't said the score the entire time, so that's probably a good thing that they could see it. So 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass, near interception by Braden DeForest. Would have been a nice little boost for the Cardinals going into halftime. There's 2 timeouts left for DeWitt. You still have plenty of time to run the ball and stop the clock if you don't get out of bounds. Looks like we have a, oh, no, he likes to walk onto the field. Fake to the fullback. Quarterback's going to keep, and we have nobody on the edge again. There we met him at about 8 yards. Kept him in bounds. DeWitt will call their second timeout.
Bergmeyer with the carry, tackled by number 9, Braden DeForest. We have a timeout, DeWitt.
Third and 2 here in about the 18-yard line. Passing formation, we get caught inside.
Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
It'll be about a half-yard gain, looks like.
So what's your 4th and 2 play? 1 timeout, 30 seconds on the clock.
My 4th and 2 play is different than DeWitt's 4th and 2 play, I think. I have to say Coach Kreider's probably going to put the ball in his running back's hand. And
3 yards in a cloud of dust will get it done. Let's spread it out. Straight drop back, pressure. And
Jack Lippen's got in there. Nice job by the Cardinals. Jack Lippin got there first with Spencer Martin in there with him. Turnover on downs. Probably with this distance, I don't think the Cardinals will do anything too silly, but you never know.
Got what, 2 timeouts remaining?
Yeah. I thought maybe he'd throw one play here and see what he could.
Down the middle.
Now I might run it twice. And not a bad decision there. If you can complete one, you got 2 timeouts to use. But I'd probably just, after a pick also would be not good in this situation.
That was dangerous there. Handoff straight ahead. Got some running room. First down.
That's good.
Number 20, TJ Wing with the carry. He's tackled by number 13, Cal Peter.
If nothing else, it'll give you just a little bit of.
First down for the Cardinals.
They're going to go to halftime off
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
So we'll be back with Coach Riley Brockway, the Cardinal varsity head coach, here shortly. All right, joined now by varsity head coach Riley Brockway. And Coach, we haven't sat down and talked this year. I apologize for that, but it's been kind of a weird year.
Yeah.
New system and everything. But 1-4, you finally got that victory, though, and that had to have been a big relief off your back.
It was. You know, it was a long time coming, I think, and a lot of hard work has been going into, you know, since I got here. And that was definitely a good cloud to get out from over us, and now we're ready to get another one.
How'd the water bath feel after that?
You know, I can't say I was expecting that, so that was fun.
I didn't think that was still a thing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun night for all of our guys and coaches, and they deserve it. And you know, we celebrated, and then you know, we're back to work trying to get another win.
So year 2, and you're trying to build a culture.
Yep.
I mean, you're here for the long haul, and so what are you seeing as far as people, your players buying in, as well as the younger players buying in?
Yeah, you know, I think now that I'm in my second year, I think we are making steps in the right direction, and you know, my relationships with our coaches and our players are getting stronger every single day, and you know, the guys are buying into what we're doing. You know, and the football process is a year-long thing, so. You know, it's a year-long development for our guys and coaches, and you know, I thought we had a great off-season last year in a summer that was good. We had a bunch of guys bought in all summer in the weight room and putting in a lot of hard work. So looking to just continue that and learn how to win. You know, that's a big part of where we're at right now is we got to learn how to play in close games and finish close games. And, you know, we need it takes all hands on deck. So
talk about the weight room. You know, you're not blessed with a lot of big boys, you know, depth-wise, and credit to the kids that do put in to get stronger in order to be able to make up for that lack of size.
Yeah, you know where our depth chart is right now. You know, we'd love to have some more big guys up front, but our guys do work really hard, and you know, that's kind of develops our philosophy and how we play each year. You got to kind of tailor what you do in your systems to who you have, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And our guys have been doing a great job working really hard. You know, our senior class is a small one, only 7 kids, so they've been doing a great job leading us all year and asking a lot of those juniors too to be leaders. And you know, again, a bunch of sophomores have to come up and dress up, so we have some depth there. And everyone's been super open to what we got going on and putting a lot of good work in. And couldn't be happier with the efforts of them, and just got to put it together.
Now, I admit I haven't been to a road game yet this year, and that's something unusual for me, but it just hasn't worked out this year. But I have been here for all the home ones, and one thing that stood out to me that's been way different from, I'll say, the last probably 6-7 years prior, the ability of the receivers to adjust and go up and get the ball and make the catch and hang on. That has been a big improvement in my mind. That's something we hadn't had in a long time.
Yeah.
Do you do anything special in practice to help, or is it just those kids have that football IQ to do that?
Yeah, you know, I think it's been a long time. It's been a work in progress with our quarterbacks, receivers, and all of our skill guys on that. You know, and I think really it was the Clinton game there, homecoming, where it was really kind of a coming out of what we can be and what they can do, and getting those guys some confidence. You know, I think there's a vast difference in how we play when our guys get going early and they get some confidence and they do make some plays. And then there's games where we can't seem to find a rhythm, and those games are always don't go our way. So, but yeah, those guys have been doing a great job. We got a bunch of athletes that are fast out there on the perimeter, and they have great ball skills, and our quarterback play has been doing really well also. So, you know, we spend a lot of time on that, you know, talking about in preseason what our pass game can be, and kind of explaining it to those guys and getting those guys to believe in that, you know, that we can throw it all over the yard, and we got to make sure we're being efficient in practice, and you know, they've been doing a great job with that. So I think that showed that week, and we got to get back on track tonight.
Yeah, the Clinton game was special. Tranel had 4 touchdown catches receiving. Casey throwing 6, beating his brother's record of 5, and you know, and after the game, you know, talking to him, and Cannon was here, and talking to Cannon about it later, and saw him the next day, and I was like, okay, Casey, you beat Cannon. And I looked at Kai. I said, I expect 7 out of you in the next few years.
There we go.
So you got a quarterback coming that has the pressure to throw 7 in the game.
We'll just keep setting it then. We'll keep raising the bar.
Well, speaking of the younger class, like they're playing now, I mean, they haven't been as successful as they have been the last few years. But like I say, there are some of their teammates that really aren't even playing with them now because they're having to fill in some roles on varsity. Yeah. But they're still competitive week in, week out.
Yeah, they're progressing. And the good thing about it is there's a lot of them. You know, we had a bunch of freshmen join the program this year, and it's been good. And, you know, got in touch with those guys early and got them working throughout the winter and in the summer. And those guys have been putting in a lot of work. And there's a lot of talent in this young group. And they're still learning. They're still learning what their identity is as a fresh soft team and what they want to do. But you know, those guys have progressed every single week, and they do a great job in practice throughout the week. And they got a bunch of playmakers on that young team. So it's exciting to come out here and just watch them showcase that. And I get to see them work every day in practice. So practice right now is the most important thing for this level. You know, to develop every single day and come out here and try to get a win on a fresh soft game is important too. So. Just keep developing those guys, keep them together, and you know, find out who the leaders are going to be, and they got to pull us in the right direction. And they've been doing a great job.
So you got the quote unquote rivalry game tonight. What do you expect out of tonight with DeWitt?
I expect them to be big up front, physical. They got a big offensive line. I think they want to run it first, and we got to be able to stop the run, something we've been struggling with here in the previous weeks. But it's going to start up front with our guys. It's going to start stopping the run and making them be in longer downs, second and third down, being in long downs, and hopefully get off the field on third down, and then get back to what we do on offense. I think getting some rhythm. That's something we struggled with last week. Just felt like we could never get in a rhythm, and I think that's going to be important tonight to get going early, get some first downs, get some confidence in the guys, and then hit some big plays when they're there.
So you get 100% full health tonight?
We had the guys. We're getting back to full health. We had some guys banged up throughout the week, but we're getting back to full health here, and we're hoping that we stay healthy throughout the game tonight. And guys got to be ready to step up if something does happen. So
I got a feeling we're winning tonight.
I got a good feeling about tonight.
So
too.
if we win, I want you to make sure you look up at me at the end.
All right,
because I'm calling it right now.
Hopefully, no more water on that end. So
I'll yell at you to let you know if it's coming.
There you go.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Coach.
No problem.
And always a
Thanks
pleasure
for
to
having
talk
me.
to you.
Always good. Always good. Thank you.
Coach Riley Brockway of the varsity team will be back second half of the Frosh game. Sabers lead the Cardinals 8-0 here on MCSN.
Saber return here to start the second half now to the 39-yard line, it looks like.
Return for the Sabres. He's tackled by number
All right, just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking to myself.
8, Tate Streets.
So DeWitt will start 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. Cardinals come out in a 3-man front, walk their outside linebackers up. Hopefully making an adjustment. Done a pretty nice job on defense. Just got to maintain that. Right there. Looks like 3-4 yards on 1st down, which is exactly what they like to do. Quarterback did a nice job. It looks like we got a new quarterback in for this half for DeWitt. Number 3, Brody Grell, who's a sophomore. Running quarterback at this time. Come out in there. 3-back formation here. Double tight ends. Give to the fullback. Tackled right away at the line of scrimmage by TJ Wing. Nice play. Almost looked like he quarterback was trying to pull that out of his belly, and running back just took it from him.
Tackled by Wing.
Fortunately for the Cardinals, the quarterback wasn't able to get it out of his belly because I think he had a little bit of running room over here on this side of the field. So 3rd and 5 right now. 8-0 game here for the Sabres. Beautiful night here in Maquoketa, Iowa. Sun's still shining yet. Try to hard snap count. There's second man. Nice. Read out by Aiden Jerstead. Beautiful job down behind the line of scrimmage. About a 2-3 yard loss there. Bring up 4th and 7, and the punt team coming on for DeWitt, it looks like. 6, 8, 10. There's 11. Looks like the punter is their quarterback, Brody Grell. Braden DeForest back for the Cardinals. Catches it on the 30-yard line. Looks like he's got some room on the outside. Gets it back out to just about the original line of scrimmage, be a net zero or a net punt of 0. The nice 25, 27-yard return by Braden DeForest. Cardinals start 1st and 10, Sabre territory on the 43-yard line. See if we can get a little bit of our run game going here. The kind of stalled out on us in the first half, not able to get much going. We got that 10-yard run at the end of the half, but DeWitt was kind of playing the pass there, a little soft up front. Cardinals pass on 1st down. Over the top, just overthrown.
Burmeister's pass intended for DeForest falls incomplete.
Getting some nice time back there. I need to start looking for a few more underneath routes. The deep routes aren't really there at this point in time for the Cardinals. They've had a couple nice routes underneath we've been able to connect and make some good gains out of.
I'm angry with you.
¿Por qué? There's a run. Got about 2 out of it.
Number 20, TJ Wing with the carry.
Only what your sister told me. Wait here till change of possession. 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals here. Got a couple yards on that run play. Might be their, other than that last run, probably their biggest run play of the night so far. Got trips here to the right side. Ooh. Looks like they had a zone beater route coming over to this side of the field and kind of threw it in between the 2 guys over the top of the first one in front of the second one. So Cardinals will be forced to punt here on 4th and 7. Ball's on the Saber 41-yard line. Hopefully we can get this angled to one direction or another and pin them back down inside their 10-yard line. Sun's in the returner's eyes, so that's a nice thing to have as a punt team. Good snap. Punts away. Nice punt. Toward the sideline, inside the numbers. Well done. That's a beautiful punt down to the 5-yard line for Jack Lippens. 36-yard punt for the Cardinals. Sabres will start 1st and 10 in their own 5. Friday night. So 1st and 10 here for the Sabres. Grell still at quarterback for him. Cardinals look a little bit tighter up to the line of scrimmage. Good stop of the fullback right off the bat. Held him at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10. Good job by the Cardinal interior. Looks like we got Riker Henderson and number 64 Sawyer Birkin there. 2 interior guys, and I think number 54 is in there still. Spencer Martin playing that left side. Yeah. Jack Lippens walked up to the line, too, with Aiden Jerstead on this side. Looks like they're going pass now. Aiden Jerstead does a nice job of keeping him inside, forced him back. Just about had him in the end zone. Cardinals will get the sack at the 1-yard line. Grell did a nice job of avoiding Jerstead.
There is a penalty flag on the field.
Nice job avoiding Jerstead, getting the ball out of the end zone, getting tackled on the 1-yard line. Looks like we have another unsportsmanlike conduct against the Sabres, which, when you're on the 2-yard line, 3-yard line, the 15-yard penalty becomes a 1.5 yards. They have that marked as a loss of down. I do not think that's correct. I think you're going to find that it is a loss of down and that they don't replay the down, but it's a dead ball penalty. They don't actually lose a down for it. It should still be 3rd down, and I think the DeWitt coaches are just starting to realize that they had that marked as 4th down. The play is a loss of down, but it should only be 3rd down. All right, it looks like it was a good timeout for DeWitt there because the officials did come together and correct the error. So it is 3rd down. DeWitt. It is 3rd down now. They got that corrected as a officiating crew marked off the penalty of 1 yard. So they're inside the 1-yard line right here. DeWitt's power offense, I'm sure they will try to power that ball, get themselves some room. A fullback trap here, just handed it off to the fullback. Get yourself out of the end zone. Could be a dangerous scenario to try to do much other than that. But they are in a formation that they have been. Oh, no. Could be a quarterback follow over the left side. Hard count trying to draw off the Cardinals, but they held their water well and made the tackle get about 1 yard for DeWitt. Bring on the punt team with 4th and 13. Punt. Ooh, looks like he took the eyes off the ball. Got plenty of time. Picked up, make the first man miss. Made another man miss. Better protect that football now. The Sabres continue to swarm, end up taking them down about the 41, 42-yard line of the own side of the field.
With the return, he's tackled by number 25, Peyton Huff.
So the Cardinals will start 1st and 10 from their own 42. Two-by-two set with TJ to this side of the field, the right side. They run a little fake to him. Probably an ill-advised pass there in that situation, throwing off his back foot, just kind of letting it go, and had pressure on him. Nearly caught, though, but also nearly intercepted. So Cardinals will get another run out of here, 2nd and 10. 5:08 left in the third quarter. Still an 8-0 game. Cardinals moved the ball decently in the first half, having a little problem here in the second. Haven't had a first down yet, and this their second possession of the second half. Pass set, and a run a screen. Number 34 from DeWitt did a nice job of sniffing that out. Price Schuler, though, does get the edge, able to get out of bounds across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Nice play by the Cardinals. Offensive line set up as a pass block and allowed that front line to go through. Price Schuler was lined up to the outside, came across down the line of scrimmage, made that catch with the lineman out in front of him. Made one guy miss about the line of scrimmage and able to get the corner and get about 15 or so yards out of the deal. So we're on the 38-yard line. Probably more than 15, I'm not quite sure. Trips here to the left. Just a pass again. Over the top to Braden DeForest, single side. Got him down the sideline. And it's a catch for the Cardinals. That ball was thrown very well. Down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Nice throw, good protection by the Cardinals. Nice route by Braden. Going to the single receiver side. Tell you, that'd be another one with review. I'm not sure he had which foot he had down on the ground when he caught it, but I think one was in, and that's all you need in high school football. So we're trips to the left here now. Running back to the left. Looks like DeWitt's bringing their linebacker. Good job running in that situation. Ran right away from him. Picked up about 5-6 yards on that play. 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. Good play call in that situation. Nice read by TJ, finding the hole, hitting the correct gap. DeForest bringing in the play here. Two by two again, single high for the Sabres, and this ball's getting up in the air. Generally, the cause of that ball getting so high on the center is he gets his butt too high in the air, and then it flies the ball up. If he just get his knees bent a little bit more and settle down, he'd be just fine. Been pretty solid all year, only a couple bad snaps in the season here in game number 5. Game number 6, I think we're in. Nice, good adjustment. Pass over the middle. Oh. Had the receiver. Free safety did a nice job for DeWitt coming back across. And I don't know. I think so. It might not be. There's some laundry on the field here I didn't notice initially. like an ineligible receiver by the Cardinals. Means we got an offensive lineman too far downfield. You only get about a yard or two there, and is a lineman, and you are not able to. So this brings up 4th down, and what started out as a good drive for the Cardinals. Kind of stalled out here. We're 4th and 20 now. You're inside the 30. Not sure if Coach Cobb's going to throw this one or what we're going to try to do here. Looks like he'll call a timeout. Just kind of uncertain as far as whether or not it was going to be 4th down, 3rd down. The play clock running down, so takes a quick timeout, and we'll take 1-2 with him.
There we go.
Okay, so the Cardinals are 4th and 20. They're going to go for it here, which is probably the thing to do. Throw it over the middle. Nice defensive play there by the Sabers. Hoping maybe they'd try to intercept that, but it was good play by them to go ahead and knock it down and save themselves a few. So the Cardinals will turn it over on downs here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Sabers on the 29-yard line. First play for the Cardinals went for 20 or 25 yards, got him good position, had another nice pass down the sideline, and then a nice run, and then we had a bad snap and put us in a 2nd and 20 situation, stalled the offense at that situation. So defense has been playing well. Come out and hopefully do it again here. Would assume this is a motion penalty by the offense. False start, yep, on the offense. So moving back 5 more. Put them on the 29-yard line. 24-yard line, my fault. 1st and 15. About 3.5 minutes left in the game here. Second man. Nice job by the Cardinals recovering. Swarm to the ball, swarm to the ball. Good. Second and 13 now with a 2-yard gain in that first play. Here's their run formation again, I formation, orbit motion. Second man coming through. It's been their best play for him, but Cardinals do a nice job there. Jack Lippens kept him to the inside, and as he tried to cut out, he made good contact. Held him to a 1-yard gain, making it 3rd and 12.
Oh, really?
I see here Max Bergmeyer was their quarterback for the first half.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Could have been Maquoketa teammate.
We are split. They're passing formation for him. Lippin's coming off the edge. There it is. Nice job, Cardinals. Oh, looks like he flipped it or he fumbled it or. Anyway, DeWitt was able to pick that ball up and get a yard out of the deal, which saved him about 10 yards. I think Lippin still thought the quarterback had the ball and took him to the ground in the backfield. Clean play, nothing dirty about that. Looks like it'll bring up 4th and 11 now. It's a 1-yard gain, which truly saved the Sabres about 10 or 15 yards because the quarterback was going to take a loss on that one. Looks like they're going to bring Grell off the field, who was their punter, and bring in the second punter. Minute left in the game. The Cardinals hopefully will have pretty good field position. Ball's kicked high in the air. Got time. Nice block here in the front by Schuler. Nice job, Cardinals. Get that ball out there again to about the 37-yard line. Good return by DeForest.
It's only the third quarter.
What did I say?
The end of the game.
Oh, my fault. So I have the voices in the truck to help me maintain my sanity. So a minute and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. I misspoke earlier. Hopefully the Cardinals can move it here a little bit and get into that fourth quarter ready to score. Rolled it back to the running back this time. Nice job by TJ picking it up. Very uncharacteristic of our center tonight. He's had one bad snap in 5 games coming into the night. Now he's had a couple of them tonight. That was a great job by TJ Wing. Heads up, just pick it up and get what you can. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't worry, I'll talk to him about it tonight.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
His sisters will get on him about it.
There's a little screen play again. Oh.
Oh, it's not
Read out this time by number 18 for the Sabres. Abraham Vickers is the name on that, right at the line of scrimmage, so the Cardinals unable to capitalize on that. Looks like they had just that one guy to block, and they might have had a nice play out of the deal. But that should be the last play of the third quarter here, so we'll head to the fourth quarter with the Cardinals trailing 8-0, ball on the 38-yard line, 3rd and 11.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
The Cardinals now are 3rd and 11. Guess they did lose a yard on that play. 3rd and 11 inside the 40-yard line, about the 38. This probably be a situation, if you can get 5 or 6, that'd be great, because I would assume if they can get a little bit, they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the reverse again, and he's got the whole field over here. Make that guy miss right there. Nice job. Slowed down just a little bit, got to the 31-yard line. About an 8-yard gain for Cole Cobe coming across on the reverse. And did exactly what I think the Cardinals wanted to do, and now it's a manageable situation here on 4th down at 4th and 4.
Where? Okay, you're pointing. That's great.
2-by-2 set. TJ to the right. A little bit high snap. Parker did a nice job there. There's a pass.
Burmeister's pass attempt for Roy.
Overthrew the receiver. So it'll be a turnover on downs by the Cardinals. Go down there, tell. Go down there and tell Kate. Tell him. Tell Keegan to get some snaps in right now. Tell him that's from me. So 1st and 10 here for the Sabres on the 31-yard line, their own 31. Nice play there. Stuffed it in the backfield. Threw him into his own guy for about a half-yard gain there. So 2nd and 9 now for the Sabres. Ball's at about the 32-yard line. Cardinals getting in position here. Got 2 wide. It's been their passing formation. Hold them on the inside. Lefty, nice little throw there over the top to the tight end. Little tight end dump. Gain of about 7-8 yards. Puts them at 3rd and 2. Very manageable for the Sabres in their run-heavy offense. Looks like our center's on the sideline here, getting a few snaps in, trying to get things figured out. I said he's been doing a great job all year. I might have had to send that message. What a great play right there by number 54 for the Cardinals. Spencer Martin met him in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss, making it a 4th and 6 scenario for the Sabres, and now gonna have to punt. What a nice play by Spencer Martin. Shot through that A-gap well. Be punting from about the 30 or 25. DeForest catches it at the 36-yard line, getting up the sideline quickly. And there's a late hit flag on the side, going high as he crossed midfield to about the 46-yard line. And DeWitt went high on the tackle with him already out of bounds. Be another personal foul penalty on the Sabres. So the Cardinals ball now on the 31-yard line after the 15-yarder was walked off and the late hit penalty by DeWitt.
Yeah, we're just listening. We're not actually talking. Hi, what'd you do?
Pass here on 1st down. Got some time on the crossing route and just threw it out in front of him. Bring up 2nd down for the Cardinals.
She's right down here with my grandparents. Is she? Doesn't look like it.
Looks like we're bringing in the play here with Braden DeForest. 7:18 left in the quarter. The Cardinals' last home game was a similar start to this, where we gave up a touchdown early in the first half and hadn't scored yet at this point, but I got a feeling that it's going to happen tonight. There's a nice little start. Looked like he had a hole to begin with and couldn't quite finish it. Did get a yard out of the deal. We're 3rd and 9. The linemen are getting in position, just not able to continue moving their feet. Third and 9. Again, this is a great opportunity to get 5, 6 yards. You don't have to get all 9 at once. It's a short 9, closer to 8, I'd say. 2-by-2 again. Snapped over the quarterback's head.
Burmeister recovers with a bad snap.
Back to the 47-yard line, and Cardinals will have to punt this one away, I think. The way Jack's been punting, I think he should be all right getting the ball down there to the opportunity to get him inside the 20, if not inside the 10. Nice punt. Down to the 15-yard line. Well done, Jack, again.
Jack Lippens will be down at the Saber 15-yard line.
First and 10 from the 15. 6:20 left in the game. Cardinal defense has been pretty stout here in the second half. Nice if they can force another punt from deep in their own territory. Looks like the back second man to the left side, and he's got some running room and out past the 30 to about the 34-yard line before he's brought down by Derek Wilhelm.
Bakers with the carry. Number 21, Derek Wilhelm with the tackle.
Do it with another run play up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 on first down.
25, Caden Huff with the carry. Tackled by number 24, Jack Lippens.
What?
Do you want me to mute it?
No. We're 2nd and 4 here. About the 41-yard line, between the 40 and 41. The DeWitt offense is built to take 7, 8 minutes off the clock at a time if they don't break one for a big one. You need to be able to make a couple stops because that's what they'll do right there is 4 or 5 yards at a time. Ball down to the cross, the 45. First down for DeWitt. Marked at the 46-yard line. Marked that one inside, in play, so the clock will be running. After the first down. Fullback there. Nice job. Cardinals met him behind the line of scrimmage. Just about took the handoff from the quarterback. Whole slew of Cardinals in there. Birkin, Spencer Martin, Jack Lippens was in there. Cardinals bring off Henderson, get him a blow, playing on both sides of the ball. They put in Biegeski in there, I think. Biegeski. Second and 11. Cardinals blitz a gap. Nice job on the edge. Tate Rowe making a nice hit about the 49-yard line. Limit the gain to about 3-4 yards.
Carry, tackled by number 10, Tate Rowe.
Takes a clock under 4 minutes now. I think they got it with about 7 minutes left, so couple of first downs, and 3 minutes later, and brings up a 3rd and 7. Cardinals really need a stop here on this play. Look for the tight end dump right here by the little lefty quarterback. He looked for it. It wasn't there. Now the Cardinals got him in the backfield. He loses him. Nice play by the quarterback there. Instead of a 5-yard loss on a sack, he's able to gain about 12 yards in the play. Another first down for DeWitt. Crosses midfield down to the 39-yard line. There's another run play, second man for about a 4-yard gain. It's the point in time the Cardinals got to be first guy hold them up, next guy starts stripping the ball. They haven't put the ball on the ground at all as the Sabers. Nice job with their ball security, and a run game like this is definitely something you have got to work on.
For dance, cross country, and cheer. Seniors to meet down by the concession stand.
Sounds like tonight the Cardinals will be honoring or acknowledging the seniors from some of the other fall sports. The cheer team, dance team, cross country, I think will all be introduced in between games. Here's a quarterback on a follow. We missed him in the backfield again. Nice tackle by TJ Wing about the 19-yard line, or 21-yard line, sorry. 31-yard line. I'm way off. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Cardinals have been in position. We're just not finishing plays. We're down to a minute 30 left in the game, and Coach Cobb's going to have to start thinking about his timeout situation. He's only got 2 left to take, and Cardinals get a stop here. You might see one taken. Just saw him talking to his sideline official there. Looks like we got 3 backs in the backfield here. Fullback coming up. And DeWitt going to call timeout, let the clock run down. Play clock was down to 1 second. He called timeout. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the game.
Sophomore.
Senior and parents.
I think they're also announcing. I think they're also announcing the junior football players, Cardinal football players, tonight.
Okay, the junior cards, I believe. Carly Joe getting some information. It looks like they are all lined up down there in the far side of the end zone, on the west side there. It may end up being, well, I don't know if they'll be able to get all that done in between games or if they will. I believe they will. They got 30 minutes in between games, so they should be able to get all the junior cards introduced and then get the seniors from the fall activities introduced. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I think definitely that this is one of our largest cheerleading groups that I've seen as a coach here. The number of girls and people that they have participating in that this year seems to have increased quite a bit, which is good for them. Love to see participation in any event in high school. Get out and try something. So we're 3rd and 1.5 yards now. The 31-yard line.
Oh, they jumped.
DeWitt tried to go with the hard count. Fooled their own guys. So we're 3rd and 6 now.
False start against the Sabers.
Should be a little bit easier for the Cardinals, but DeWitt's not punting here, so they're going to have to stop him twice. Play clock at 20 seconds. I don't think that they would throw the ball in this situation, but that's when they throw the ball. This is their passing formation, number 34, and a tight end dump.
Oh, get him.
Oski, interception by Tate Rowe.
Cut away.
Quarterback being chased by Spencer Martin in the backfield. Tate Rowe was able to pick the ball off. The minute 6 seconds left in the game. The Cardinals have the ball on their own 34-yard line. 66 yards to go and a 2-point conversion away from tying it up.
You know, I'm just noticing that this camera is not really pointing towards the guest score. Doesn't quite get over far enough.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. That's not a. That's probably why your grandma asked me what the DeWitt score was. Good snap. Good throw across the middle.
That was a
Hard hit. Bounces off on the 40-yard line. Cardinals are going to have to go quick here with only 2 timeouts left. Throwing the ball across the middle of the field. Left him a little short of where he actually got him, is where they spot it. So we're at the 39. Trips left.
Oh.
Probably not a bad thing because that was a 1-yard route. Do a little better. Getting some distance on there. We're 3rd and 5 now. He was going to get tackled inbounds. That was going to cost us 20 more seconds, or a timeout anyway. So there's 37 seconds left here. 8-0 game. We got 2 timeouts left. They can use the whole field with 2 timeouts.
Hey, just stopped streaming. Camera stopped working, I think.
Well, that's too bad. Not sure if you can still hear it, but Parker drops back. He's got room down the right side. He's going to get a first down out of the deal. Nice blocking downfield. Good decision there by Parker Burmeister. Runs out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Hey, Jody. Do you know what this means?
No, that's fine. It's a huddle thing, so if it's huddle, then it's going to shut off at a certain time, and the next one will start eventually. So,
oh, all right.
Not sure if you can still see the game at home, but I can. 2 by 2. I don't even know if you can hear me. We're 30 seconds left on the clock. Back to pass, crossing routes. Has him on the crosser. Cole got behind the linebackers. Cole Cobb out at the 37-yard line, and we got a hit. Or we got a flag. Not sure what the flag's going to be. About only 2 things that could be called in that area of the world: to be a block or a late hit. I don't think there was either, personally. But apparently they're going to take him back 10 yards, so we had a block in the back by a receiver downfield when usually what happens there is the D-back is being blocked and he turns his back to run, and the receiver that's already in contact ends up getting called. So 22 seconds left with 2 timeouts and an 8-0 game. And the Cardinals football on the 47-yard line of the Sabers are 1st and 5. There's a spot foul on the hold. Back to pass again. Pressure off the right side. Picked up. There's a pass. Oh! Cole Cobb was up to get it. Just about had it. Nice defensive play on the edge. Would have been a tough catch. 2nd and 5 now. 18 seconds left on the clock. Coach Cobb bringing in the play with Tate Rowe this time. Getting Braden DeForest off the field. Would assume the Sabres are going to be, looks like they're just rushing forward a time right now. Going to drop back and play some defense. You can throw it across the middle. It's open. Oh, and he gets sacked for a 3-yard loss. The Cardinals call timeout. Doesn't look like DeWitt's learned much from all their personal fouls today as they continue to talk after a hit. So we'll be 3rd down and 7.
What?
Ball's on the 49-yard line. Probably got 2 plays left here.
What are you talking about?
Got 1 timeout, so we can throw the ball in the middle of the field, or we can throw the ball really anywhere we want. Cardinals coming back out to the field after their timeout. DeWitt doing the same. They're dropping a lot of guys back. Our middle linebacker's now 15 yards off the ball. He's stepping up a little bit now. Looks like they're bringing one guy off the edge, though. He's going to bring an outside linebacker. They'll rush 5 and drop 6. They get a quick out here. There's going to be a penalty flag on the defense for a face mask call. Does get out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Nice run there by Derek Wilhelm. There will be a face mask penalty added on. Not sure if it'll be 5 or 15. Personal foul face mask penalty. That puts the Cardinals in good situation here at the 37-yard line. Plus 15 more. It'll take them down to the 22 with 2 seconds left on the clock in an 8-0 game. So with the ball at the 22-yard line, the Cardinals will have a shot at going to the end zone. You never know what will happen once you throw the ball there, so just can't take a sack. Cardinals going right to the line of scrimmage, knowing what the play is already. And with one timeout left, that's a good call by Coach Kobe here. Going to go out and get the troops all together here a little bit and decide on what everybody's going to be doing. So they have a play that they've ran a few times, a couple times tonight, and ran it quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. It's been working well for them. It's a deep pass pattern. And may see something like that, or this might be a great time to throw in the hook and ladder. What do you think, Carly Joe?
Oh, yeah. I 100% know what that means.
Go with a little hook and ladder here and send old Billy Bob down the sideline to flip it to him.
Oh, yeah, you just flip it and then you run.
Tweeter throw him the ball, pitch him the ball after he catches it. Yeah, the school's of thought here as a defensive coach. Do you send pressure, not allow the guys to get down there? Do you drop 7 guys and force the offense to throw it over you? It looks like the Cardinals are going 2 by 2, and DeWitt's opting to drop 7. Oop, they're going to bring one off the edge late here. TJ Wing does a nice job picking him up. He throws it across the middle behind him at the 5-yard line. Running the play that they have had quite a bit of success with. So falls just behind Cole Cobe at the 5-yard line, and the Cardinals, again, with a well-played defensive game, just can't take advantage of the opportunities in the first half in the red zone. End up dropping this one to the Sabers, 8-0. So the varsity game here will start, I believe, at 7:30. It's 6:52 at this point in time. We'll hopefully have a live feed up at that point if you can still hear me.